This is the story of 5 friends who filmed a mountain bike video around the UK.
But that grew year on year and now seems to be one of the biggest free ride gatherings in the world.
This is Pure Darkness.
And now this is Darkfest.
Hi there, I'm Sam Reynolds. I'm 26 years old and I'm a professional mountain biker. First got into riding when I was at school, I guess. Just met people in the bike sheds and yeah, they took me out riding one weekend and then I joined the crew, as it were.
The best crew of all time, on the baddest jump of all time, and we're about to throw down some best hammers of all time.
Pure Darkness was about sending it really hard. Like,
Let's go!
I wanted to take it back to being punk and yeah, big crashes and rock and roll and stuff. Oh my god, we went absolutely mad.
whatever you had, whatever your comfort zone was, you just go way outside of it. That's where we're gonna go.
All of a sudden we were in like the middle of nowhere in South Africa with this massive hole in the ground and a huge pile of earth.
Big mess. Everyone was super disorganized.
We've been drinking too much beer, man.
And I remember I was super into building. It was like, this was it for me. Like,
you know, everyone got out here and worked hard, man, and now we got the biggest lip I've ever seen.
Okay, this is brakes.
Yeah. And this is, it's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Drop it in! Yeah, boy!
Oh my word, this one was massive. I love the carnage of these ones. Such big crashes. He's trying to do a whip. The quad pendulum. The triple tail whip.
We survived. Dude, no injuries, man. Can you believe that?
a year later, we reunited to add to our creations.
Oh, it's the best jump ever.
Which is over and
Bush
stuff.
tunneling, you anyways get a bush tunnel.
Welcome to Knysna, South Africa, the home of Pure Darkness 2. We're now on Pure Darkness 3. We've made the step up twice the size. Also, we're building the whole line down the whole field with maybe 6 hits with big step downs, big hips.
It was insane building those jumps. It was a lot of hard work, like insane hours every day, but good times. It was mostly just a friends thing, you know?
Ah, lovely view. Perfect for a streak.
And then in number 3, Ren thought it'd be cool to add more people, which I thought was a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah, just when Dre joined the crew.
I'm gonna land these, dude. I'm gonna land it.
Mountain bike legend, like you see him in real life, he glows, dude. You're on the right path when you bump into people like that, you know what I mean? That kind of like share the same passion. One step down hip and it had a 12-foot lip, 55-foot gap. The landing was like literally over 100 feet long, like steep as fuck. It had this little like foot-long case pad. Sitting beside this step up, it looks tiny, like, and that jump was gnarly. Like Likandagi jumped it, said it was one of the top 5 gnarliest jumps he'd ever jumped in his life.
and Matt managed to build all of this, and we're not very good at driving diggers, you know.
For the 4th year, we teamed up with the Fest series. They just seemed to be the perfect guys to partner with. So yeah, we extended our invitations to all those boys and brought them all to South Africa for a taste of pure darkness.
The jumps are looking a little worse for wear, but I brought along Clemens and Nico, you know, like my 2 favourite builders.
The very first thing that came in my mind when I arrived here and saw the starting tower and the step up was, man, maybe you should have stayed home. This is so big.
I showed up about a week ago in South Africa, looking forward to clean him up and assist Sam in creating his jumps and his ideas.
You know, Sam has brought in like-minded people to create this in such a small area. There's like 3 lines, not including the mega loop, in a little thumbnail of a property. It's so badass.
Holy shit! You pedal down that?
Yeah, for test runs.
Oh my...
These days, I came with
My name is Adam Silva, I'm 20 years old, from Barcelona, Spain, and I ride mountain bikes.
I think he's everyone's favourite rider because he's not scared. It can be 6 in the morning and he'll just do a double flip or something, you know, like.
It's pretty big, eh?
Adolf has got some problems on his bike, but he's coming next year anyway, so whatever. So it's chill, you know? He's so young, he's got so much time on him.
Last year's course was the base of the dirt jumping project that Sam and McDuff did. So the jumps there were much more steep. The style was more like a dirt jump trail set.
There was already something there, so we just modified it to ride it on big bikes. This year, like, we had a blank canvas. Yeah, it was a good opportunity to build like one of the sickest lines ever, I would say.
Darkfest.
Here in a new location near Cape Town in South Africa, and it's absolutely one of the sickest places I've ever got to build or ride at.
The dream slope, the dirt was amazing, and we got carte blanche to build whatever you want, so it couldn't be any easier. Like, you have a natural roll in at the top.
It starts with free flowy shark fins.
Yeah, sick, dude. Such a unique entrance to a set of jumps.
Like a flat area where you could build a big jump. Then you have a natural bank. You only had to like put a little extra on top and you had a landing.
There's not much more beautiful than what C's making right now.
And then there was a road gap, a big natural landing again.
That's going to send you down into the bottom of the valley down there, where you're going to be going so fast. Then a massive step up the hill the other side, which is going to be pretty pure darkness style.
Wow. Always scary when you're building something for so long, you start to doubt yourself. But we just rolled in the top section and so far so good.
Sent the big one and opened it up for the boys now to session.
It works perfect, no?
Yeah, this stuff felt so sweet.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Oh my
like
god.
a cat landing.
Best feeling ever. 2.5 weeks of hard work and get to follow Sam on the line.
T to
Made it through, top to bottom.
Yeah.
A couple of days after testing, the rest of the crew arrived and we showed them what we had built.
I cannot believe what the guys have made. This is nuts. I mean, these jumps are huge. You look at this this hip here, and it's not even like how big it is. It's like what's going on with the landing.
What the fuck? I mean, we walked the course earlier, but that was just jet lagged off the plane. Now we're like padded up, and we're speaking about a session, so it's getting real now. Oh, that's the most insane feeling jump in human history. But it's so hard to stay patient on it so long. Yes!
My first time, I wasn't at the first Darkfest. I had a few like warm-up sessions on the last jump.
It's good, and there's a lot of speed out there. It's fast.
On the Thursday evening, the wind was really good, and a bunch of the guys were riding the whole line. I got a couple clean runs in on the big jump, and it's definitely the longest jump I've ever hit before, so that was cool to jump it a couple times. And then the third run through, I'd done my speed the same as the runs before, but I wanted to no-hander it, and so I popped, got nose heavy, and as well as going a bit deep, it caused a pretty heinous crash. To me, the fest is all about pushing the limits on big jumps to help progress the sport and see what's possible and try to create a good environment to do so. Nobody's competing against each other, so we talk about it, and you don't push someone into hitting something they're not ready to. Someone will just go when they're ready, and you never know really when that is.
This year, I was looking inwards, not outwards, and I set some personal goals, and I really wanted to flip my bike. Just jump the biggest jump. And I quickly realized it wasn't going to be easy at all.
I'll take care of you.
Like, I was going to die, and then I just hit my brakes and everything landed okay. I don't know, it felt terrible, man. Like a roller coaster I couldn't control.
You see how much fun people are having and doing it in the right terms. And everyone's stoked, you're having a good time and you're willing to push it for those reasons, which are like the reasons why you started riding a bike as a kid.
I mean, it was even gnarlier than I expected it to be, but it works so perfect, and these biggest jumps in the world, and the guys are just pushing their limits on them.
Well, the type of mountain bike I do, I guess it would be just more like free ride. Just riding big jumps, riding big bikes, and trying motor tricks, and just going big all the time.
Kakarons, Tupe.